Alright, picture this. It's 1912 and the world is obsessed with the Titanic, this unsinkable marvel that's about to set sail on her maiden voyage. But what if I told you that some folks believe the ship that actually hit the iceberg wasn't the Titanic at all? Yeah, buckle up, because we're diving into one of the wildest conspiracy theories out there, the Titanic Switch Theory. So, here's the gist. The Titanic had a nearly identical sister ship, the RMS Olympic. Both were built by the same company, White Star Line. Now, the Olympic had a rough time. She suffered damage in a collision, and apparently her repairs were expensive and never quite right. Meanwhile, the White Star Line, they were bleeding cash. Ships were their business, and business wasn't good. This is where the conspiracy kicks in. Some theorists claim the White Star Line hatched a plan swap the damaged Olympic with the brand new Titanic, send Titanic out to sea and stage a disaster to cash in on a fat insurance payout. According to these folks, it was actually the Olympic, disguised as the Titanic, that hit the iceberg and sank in the North Atlantic. Now let's talk evidence. Supporters of this theory love pointing out weird differences in photos, like the number of portholes on the ships or slight variations in deck layouts. They'll show you side-by-side shots and say, look, that's not the Titanic. There are even stories about crew members canceling at the last minute, maybe because they caught wind of the supposed switch. And get this, they also question why the Titanic was sailing so fast through an ice field. Was it pressure from management to make a speedy crossing, or maybe, just maybe, someone wanted to make sure the ship didn't make it to New York at all? But before you start hunting for clues yourself, here's the reality check. Most historians chalk this up to pure fantasy. The insurance on the Titanic didn't even cover her full value, and there's a mountain of official documents, blueprints, and survivor accounts showing that it really was the Titanic that went down. Still, the Titanic Switch Theory sticks around because, hey, there's something irresistible about a good mystery, right? It's human nature to ask, what if? Especially when it comes to one of the most famous disasters in history. So next time you hear about the Titanic, just remember, some stories are just too wild to ignore, even if they're probably not true. But isn't it fun to wonder? If you enjoyed this story, hit that subscribe button for more wild history mysteries. Catch you next time.